take as much time as we can talking, conversing. I wanted to show you a little bit of the concert DVD because I'm really excited about it, and I don't think the audio was wired in properly, so it didn't sound right. But let me tell you about it. A lot of you guys know that I do music. I write and produce music and sing, and I've been doing it for a long time, twice as long as I've been voice acting. And often I do concerts at conventions. I may have done, did I ever do one here? Yeah. I can't remember. Getting old. But I do concerts, and I was at Anime Matsuri. I was going to Anime Matsuri in Houston last year, and I was going to do a concert there. And they said to me, Vic, you're really going to be happy with our concert setup. We've got lights, colored lights flashing all over the place. We've got fog machines. We've got nice cameras and all kinds. So I started thinking, wow, well, if they've got this nice setup, this might be a great opportunity to do like a live concert DVD. So we shot this live concert thing, and it turned out really good. It looks really great. It sounds great. There's music on there from Full Metal and Oran High School. And I love it too. And D and Angel, and right, classic. And what else? D and Angel. Well, lots of stuff. But something else that's on there that I'm very excited to tell you about. Has anyone in here ever seen the live-action parody that me and the other voice actors did called Full Metal Fantasy? Okay, put your hands up. Look around, everybody. This is how few people have seen this. Did you enjoy it? Okay, listen to them. They know what they're talking about. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to say one thing, and you just let your mind run wild with what I'm about to say, okay? Voice actors cosplaying as their characters. So here's me playing Edward Elric. But anyway, let me tell you about this. Oh, dude, you look awesome. Death Scythe, rocking the house. Sorry, little ADD there. Shortly after we started recording for the first Full Metal series, I was just so jazzed by it. I enjoyed it so much that... Can we stop it? Thank you. No, it's good for now. Just leave it for now. Thank you. I love you. That blue is very pretty. I like that color a lot. What are you doing after this? Favor, would you load the other DVD that they brought? Anyway, so I was really getting excited by Full Metal Alchemist, and I'd done like 40 or 50 shows at that point, and I'd never been so jazzed by a show as I was by Full Metal. So I had this idea. I was like, I wanted to cosplay, and see, I'm just like you, I'm a nerd, and I wanted to cosplay. And so I came up with an idea whereby I could cosplay as Ed. And I came up with this little story idea. And then I asked some of the other voice actors if they would like to do it too, and they said yes. And so one weekend, we made this live-action film called Full Metal Fantasy. And we had so much fun. And we showed it at conventions all the time. That was the only place you could see it, Death the Kid, was at a convention. It wasn't online, it wasn't available anywhere, okay? Hi, Jen. This is my dear friend Jenny over here. And so we used to show for a while, and then Funimation called me one day and they said, you know, that Full Metal Fantasy thing you did, it's getting pretty popular. And I was like, I know. And they said, you know, we don't think you should play it anymore. Excuse me, pardon? And they said, well, we don't own the license to make live action Full Metal Alchemist. And we're afraid that the Japanese company that owns Full Metal Alchemist might get mad that they somehow think we're taking advantage of it. So, I said, okay, well, okay. And so I stopped showing it. And for years I stopped showing it. And then finally, after Brotherhood came out, and there was a little bit of time after the original series had passed, they told me I could start sharing it again. So I show it in my concerts. It's part of the concert. I show it, and then I come out and I play and sing live the Brothers theme from Full Metal. It's very moving. You know, it says, "How can I repay you, brother mine?" And it's so sad. But when I was making this concert DVD, I thought, well, maybe now is a good time to make it available to everyone. So Full Metal Fantasy is on the live concert DVD that I just showed a blip of with the DBZ theme, and I'll have it at my autograph session. I brought some for you because a lot of you guys wrote me and asked me if I would have them. I also have my music CDs with me, and I would love for you guys to have those. Be honored to sign them for you. Also, on the DVD, on the concert DVD, you know, all DVDs have to have bonus features, right? Yeah. Little fun extras that, you know, you didn't expect and you get a kick out of. Well, I needed to have bonus features too. So I was talking to a friend of mine and I said, what do you think I should put on my concert DVD for bonus features? And they said, why don't you put on, don't get scared guys, don't get scared. Parents, take your children's hands right now, comfort them, don't let them freak out with what I'm about to tell you. Long before there was an American Idol, there was a show on TV called Star Search. Star Search was the premier talent competition in America. 4 million people watched Star Search every night. It was the big deal. They had male vocalist challengers, female vocalist challengers, spokesmodel competitions, dancing competitions, all kinds of things. I was a male vocalist challenger on Star Search in 1993. I know what you're thinking. You're like, how did they let you go on the show when you're only 4 years old? I don't know, but I did. A lot of you guys weren't even born then. You're like, wow, land before time. I mean, it was classic 90s too, guys. I had a mullet. And I had a purple double-breasted suit I wore. Oh yeah, I was hot. Like that guy that was up there hot, okay? I mean, that was awesome. Anyway, but I didn't win. And I was kind of embarrassed. You know, I tried my best, but I was kind of embarrassed. So I hid the video away and vowed that no one would ever find it. So my friend said, hey, why don't you put your Star Search performance on the DVD? And I'm like, shut the heck up. It's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. So I put it on there. So it's on there too, all right? So there's something. Let's see, what else do I have to tell you? I love you. No, I told you that already.
Love you too!
But you can never say that too many times, right?
Right!
I love you.
I love you too!
I'm so sorry that I'm not going to be able to be here. Come on, give me some love. Come here. Some nice skin cream you got there. Anyway, I'm so sorry that I'm not going to be here tomorrow for Easter. Happy Easter to all of you. The reason that I'm not going to be here is because another convention begged me to come and do an Easter service at their event. And I've never been there. I've been here before. And I think I've even done a service here before, right? On Sunday morning. But there's a brand new convention in San Diego, and a very good friend of mine is running it. And so he cashed in his very good friend of mine, Chips, and begged me and said, if MTAC would be so kind as to share you for the weekend, would you be willing to come out and just do Sunday and do a service and everything? So MTAC was very gracious in allowing me to do that. So after my autograph session today, I'm getting on a plane.
We're gonna miss you.
And flying across the country to San Diego. So I love you guys so much, and I hope I get to come back to MTAC soon. I miss this event. It's one of my faves.
Come back next year.
What?
Come back next year.
What? You know what? You guys do me a favor, write the staff and ask them to have me back next year. I mean, if they want me back, I would love to be back. Now, there is a little bit of a tricky thing, and that is that there are like 4 conventions on this weekend. I was invited to 3 of them, and I couldn't do 3 in one weekend, but at least I'm trying to do 2. So I love this event though. I have very fond memories of this event. I came many, many years ago. I love the people here. I love the event. And in fact, way back when there was a rivalry between the awesome power of the planet that is the Risen Bull Rangers and the inconsequential challenge of the Miniskirt Army. See, exactly. And crickets. We had the con chair. I'll tell you a fun story. The convention chairman of MTAC, probably, oh my gosh, 10 years ago. I mean, probably. I'm trying to think of how long it was actually. He called me one day before the convention, and he said, hey, there's a big fun, friendly rivalry between your fan club and Travis Willingham's fan club. Why don't we do some kind of a fun little challenge at MTAC? And I was like, oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be great fun. And he said, well, what should we do? And we kicked around a couple of different ideas. We talked about maybe capture the flag. We talked about different ideas. And then we came up with the perfect idea. Dodgeball. I love dodgeball. And so we played. I mean, they went all out. Was anybody here for that? Do you remember they went all out? Out on the parking lot. I don't even remember where the convention was that year. But in the parking lot, they had taped off a dodgeball court, middle line with where the balls go, and the foul line that you can't cross. And they bought like 5 balls, and they had this, and they had a sign-up sheet, and 100 people signed up to play dodgeball. And we had like 10. We had 10 matches. And I was there, Travis was there because we were both guests, and I played every match on my team, and Travis played every match on his team, and we had so much fun, you guys. And when the dust settled, the Risen Bull Rangers were victorious. In fact, so epic was the victory that I immortalized it in song. I'm taking it back now, but I have a CD that's out that'll be in my autograph session. The CD is called Metafiction, and on that CD there is a song that I wrote shortly after that convention called "The Legend of Middle Tennessee." And it's a story song about the dodgeball competition. You have to check it out. There's even a video. I made a music video online where this old kind of bearded kind of a prospector, like a gold prospector, is sitting around a campfire. And these kids come walking through the woods, and he's sitting there at this fire, and he tells them the story of Middle Tennessee. Anyway, so, what? I heard that. Somebody knows the song.
The Rangers rule that old dodgeball.
You know it, baby. I love you. It's really funny, you guys. So check it out. And it's your home. I mean, you know what I mean? It was born at your event here. So suffice to say, I have many fond memories of MTAC, and I hope I can be here again. What else? I'm working on several new things. A lot of new anime series, Carnival, Nura, LaGrange, the new Digimon series. A lot of things, and even some things that haven't come out yet, and I've kind of forgotten about. If you have not checked out our brand new web series, live action web series, Star Trek Continues. I want you to check it out. Because, remember I told you how I like to cosplay? Yeah, I like to cosplay. So, my childhood passion was Star Trek. The original Star Trek. Not anything else, but like when I was your age, it was all about Star Trek. I breathed it. You have no idea. I used to have a cassette recorder, a little portable cassette recorder, and I would put it by the speaker of the television every day at 5 o'clock on Channel 11 in Pittsburgh. And I would watch Star Trek and I would record the episode on an audio cassette. You know why? Because we didn't have video. There wasn't even video back then, y'all. That's how long ago I'm talking about. They didn't even have video cassette recorders. There was no such thing. So I would record them, but then it gets nerdier than that, my darling daughter. Then, when I went to bed at night, I would put the cassette player under my pillow and listen to the episodes as I went to sleep. Suffice it to say, I would memorize. It was like, open my brain, pour in Star Trek. I mean, it was like, I absorbed them. Like, I could quote entire episodes. So I was really big into it. So fast forward many decades, and I've started a web series where we've completely rebuilt all of the soundstage of the original series of Star Trek to spot-on accuracy. Have you seen any? Have you seen any of it? That's right. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Okay, listen to this man. Knows what he's talking about. And I cast a bunch of friends of mine that are really great actors in the roles, and I am fulfilling my childhood dream of playing Captain Kirk. So you have to check it out. It's a nerdgasm of the highest degree. And if you're not a Star Trek fan, I'm sure somebody in your room or your house, your home, your family, your school, your neighbors, somebody is, and tell them about it. It's easy to remember. Star Trek Continues. StarTrekContinues.com. Official Star Trek Continues on Facebook. Like us. Boing, 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 boing. Push the little boing, like button and spread the word. All right? Let's see. Coffee break. What else? Anything else I need to tell you about? Always seems like there are. As soon as I walk out. Oh yeah, I'm on Twitter now. So if you're a Twitterer, if you tweet, follow me on Twitter. It's if you can figure out how to spell my name. It's at Vic Mignogna. And is there anybody here on Twitter? Anybody? Are you following me on Twitter? You are? My darling daughter. I'm sending you a message on Twitter right now. Let's see. What is your name, sweetie? Kate? K-A-T-E? Okay, hold on. Must send a message to Kate. Here it comes. Hi, Kate! Exclamation point. I love you so much, and you make a wonderful maca. Smiley face. Yeah, it has no idea what maca is. It's going, what the hell? Yeah, of course, you make a wonderful Monica. That's what it's like. And then I'm going to say, in all caps, your dad loves you. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. You get 3 of them? Yes! Tweet. Okay. So let's see. Is there anything else? I can't remember if there's anything else. Yeah. Right after this, I'm going to be signing, and that'll be my only chance to meet you guys. So please come by and say hello, and we'll get a photo together. And if there's anything, you are adorable. Hi, cutie. She's still a little too tall, don't you think? Hi. What is this? Is it Easter candy? It is! Yay! More yay! And then there's more? What? Let me see. What's in here? What is this? Oh, what's in the box? Read the description.
I hope it's
There's running reading glasses. Returning disembodied. What? No, that was going over pretty well right there. She was like, caution. Do not open this unless you really, really need to. Examples of uses include returning disembodied family members to their original state and/or regrowing limbs. Dangerous. It's either a dried piece of carrot or a philosopher's stone. Don't touch it! Thank you, sweetheart. I love it. Can I eat it? Is it candy? Damn. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Okay, but you know what I am going to have to do? I'm going to have to give these away. Because, you know, love isn't love until you give it away, all right? We'll start in the back. Oh, man, that went to the wall! A second wave! This Twix is going to the back wall. More on the floor. Spirit, get that! Did you get it? Excellent. Okay, let's, wow, that was fun. Let's see. Okay, let's talk about anything you want to talk about. If you have a question, I'm going to ask you a favor. Don't ask me to do any yelling.
No brawling?
Definitely no brawling. And no Kakarots. This is a no Kakarot zone. And preferably no short rants, no yelling, just because I've got a lot of talking to do, you guys. Please bear with me. My voice is, unfortunately, it's not quite as resilient as some other voice actors. So the more I yell, I just lose it. And then I've got to be at this event tomorrow. And the traveling, you know, being on airplanes isn't really great. I kind of get sick sometimes. And then I've got a recording to do next week. So I have to kind of be careful. And I'm just stupid enough to do it. Like if you go, hey, yell this, I'll go, wah! And then somebody here will go, yell that, wah, wah, wah! And then the next thing you know, my voice is shot. I'm like, Vic, you stupid idiot. Why can't you control yourself? Yes. Have I ever like done any voices like as I'm running around in my regular day? Only a couple of times, and it never works out well. Let me tell you what I mean. Well, first of all, I hate it when I call someplace and like if I call a customer service thing or something to talk about my bill or to ask a question, and they say, "Yes, ma'am, let me see if I can help you." And then suddenly I have to say, "Excuse me, this is a sir." I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir." But there was one time that I tried to play a trick on my friend, my dear friend Matt Busey, who is actually the director of photography for our Star Trek production. When you call his phone, if you get his voicemail, it says, "Hi, this is Matt Busey, not able to talk right now. If you're calling about the Hartford Williams building, or he has these buildings that he leases. And so he's like, if you're calling about these buildings, please, contact so-and-so." So one day I called him and he didn't answer, and I got his voicemail. And while I was listening to his voicemail, I thought, this is gonna be a perfect opportunity. I'm gonna totally punk Matt Busey. So I made up some stupid voice. It was something like,
"Yeah, this is Jim Cummings. I'm looking to purchase one of your buildings. If you call me back, so give me a call."
And just something stupid, right? And I was thinking, he's never gonna know who it is. I was so excited, right? That I punked Matt Busey. An hour later, I'm on to something else, and my phone rings, and I look at my phone. That's Matt Busey. please. And I'm like, sweet, here it comes. He's gonna tell me, I had no idea, it was amazing. How did you do that voice? And I pick up the phone and he goes, hey Vic, you realize I have caller ID, right? So rather than thinking, I just sold a building to some weird, cowboy, sweet, he was thinking, what the heck is Vic doing this stupid voice for? Yes, holding the extremely large plushie. Yes, my dear.
So my friends and I used to write little fan fiction with Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
And my character's name was Emma, and she was Roy Mustang and Hawkeye's daughter.
Oh, cool. So, Roy Mustang and Hawkeye did it.
Yeah.
I always wondered, I always wondered whether Mustang could really pull the trigger or not. I guess he can. You know what I mean, he's a big talker, but
And so I was wondering if you could improv like a scene where Edward actually goes to Emma and professes his love to her. Because that happens in the,
So, wait a minute. So in this scenario, Ed's in love with Mustang's daughter?
yes, it was pretty interesting. At least it was a
I don't see that
At
happening.
least it was a Mustang, that's right.
Considering she has been.
Here's how I see this happening. Ed walks up to the Mustang house. Door opens, Mustang. Ed, hi, I'm here to pick up your daughter. Alright, thanks, Colonel, see ya. That's the way that goes. Is that thing loaded, Colonel? That's how that goes. Yes. I can't, you asked me to do this yesterday, didn't you? You know what, I'm not talented enough to do a freestyle rap. I don't even, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I would be any good at it.
We won't hate you if you suck.
What?
We won't hate you if you suck, so please.
You won't hate me if I suck. I'll hate me if I even try and suck. That's my problem. Okay, hold on. Who can lay me down a beat?
Yep.
Ready? Here's the tempo. My name's Eddie Ulrich. I'm here with my brother, trying to resurrect the body of a mother. I lost my beatbox as soon as I started talking. Okay, I'm stopping right there while I'm ahead. Yes.
Now, there's one of us that's later on, but later on, when it's all over, will you please sign my balls?
He's holding up Dragon Balls, by the way. Notice how he kept them really low, so nobody could see the actual balls he was talking about.
If you want to sign those too, you can, by all means.
Dude, this is a family show.
Oh, so you guys switch to 4 kids again?
So, I would love to sign your balls. And for anyone who decides to put that video online, I'm talking about his Dragon Balls. Yes, my dear.
It's my first con. Can you do?
It's your first time? You picked a good one, girl.
Me too.
We all did.
Yes. Welcome to the madness. Oh. You want to be properly initiated. Come closer. What's your name? Hello, Jillian. Hi. Jillian, are you nervous? Excellent. Do you know your lines? Do you know your part? Excuse me while we rehearse.
You know fun when we over here, Vic.
Dude, I didn't do anything, you guys. I didn't do anything. Okay, you ready? Here we go. This is an Easter scene for me and you, right?
I don't know. I don't think I should drink this. My father would get angry at me.
But what if I let you drink it from my mouth?
I will never drink it.
Yeah! Now this guy's gonna be like, can we do the coffee line? Yes, what's your question?
I just always wondered what it would sound like if Ed and Spirit met.
You know, Ed and Spirit. Wow. Well, you know, I'm wondering how Ed would feel about Maka.
He'd be all
You think he'd be all over that?
He'd be all over.
You think so? But I mean, he's not all over women. She's hot. I'm sorry. He's really cute, right? What's wrong with Ed? I figure he's just a little preoccupied, right? He's got his body to get back and his brother and all of that. But I think, I always wondered why he never went after women. Of course, you guys have seen the end of Brotherhood, right? Yeah. Most of you know what happens there.
She's still alive, I can't believe it.
But, you know, I'm wondering if Ed, you know, depends on when he meets him. Because, like, you know, if he met him after all of Ed's adventures were over, he'd probably be like, you know, hey, your daughter's kind of cute. What do you say you let me take her out? You know Colonel Mustang, don't you? All right, see ya. Looks just like Colonel Mustang's rifle. Yeah, I would think he would probably make a play for Maka, and Spirit would do what Spirit does. Stay away from my daughter!
I thought you wasn't going to do any yelling.
Yes. I love Greece. You know what? I will tell you something. Because Todd and I are buddies, I will tell you that I desperately wanted to play Italy. Mostly because I'm Italian. And who can tell me who played Italy in the original Italian? The Japanese. It was the Daisuke whatever, but he played, I don't remember his last name, but he played Phi in Tsubasa, who I played in English. So I was like, oh my gosh, I totally have to do this. And it came down to me and Todd, and the director decided to choose Todd. Todd did a fantastic job, don't get me wrong. Don't anyone go write to Todd and say, who dissed you? He said you suck, and he should have played Italy. No, that's not the case at all. I love Todd, but I really wanted to play Italy, and so I was kind of bummed out. But I got to play Greece, and I love Greece. I love his weird perversion. I love his obsession with cats, and his obsession with men running naked at the Olympic Games. And what cats are able to do to themselves, which I'm sure you, my dragon ball friend, would enjoy. The parents in the room are like, what the heck is this? What did you bring me to? Yes.
Do you, okay, well, two-part question. First, do you like Taylor Swift?
Do I like Taylor Swift?
Yes.
Does she like me? She's very cute. No, I think she's a great singer. I mean, I think she's a good artist. I mean,
Would you sing, like, a chorus of a Taylor Swift song that you...
I don't know any. I know that we will never, ever, ever, right? It's her, isn't it?
Sing it.
I know literally, I know that line, that hook.
Wait,
Sing
what
it.
about...
Because we will never, never, ever get back together. That's all I know. I'm Taylor Swift, and I'm here to... Will you rap as Taylor Swift? No. Yes.
Are you familiar with the Oron live action series?
I am. And I don't know why they're not wearing the right jackets. What the heck is up with that? If you're gonna make one, make it look real, right? I mean, if I were to do it, I'd be like, okay, you need to look just like this. That would have been the fun thing. If they were wearing the periwinkle jackets and, they did, it was weird because they worked hard to approximate the camera angles and what happened and everything, but then they didn't take it far enough to make it as much like the anime as possible. But yeah, it was okay, but I think they could have done better. Yes, we are. Yes.
Okay, because I have to know, if Soul kissed Maka, Spirit would kill him, right? What if Maka kissed Soul?
Yeah, Spirit would kill him. My daughter's DNA is on your lips. She must die. You, right there, my turquoise sweater, lovely friend. Yes.
Can I take a small video of you saying shout out for my friend who got her wisdom teeth removed? She couldn't make it.
Give a shout out to your friend who got her wisdom teeth removed. What's her name?
Her name is Cassidy.
Cassidy?
Cassidy.
Cassidy. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
Hi, Cassidy! I understand you just got your wisdom teeth out. Well, it probably hurts, and you're gonna be dumb now. But it'll be okay once they heal up, okay? And we love you. We're so, everybody say hi to Cassidy. Hi! Come on. Okay. Yes, sir.
I'm writing stories, and I'm planning on going to PSU next year, and we're going to be back here again when I move from.
Awesome.
And I was wondering if I had a story about which of you would do the audiobook reading for.
I would love to. I'd love to. I've always wanted to do audiobooks. My mom is a big fan of audible.com. She loves it. She listens to books all the time. And only because of that, I'm like, man, I'd love to do an audiobook sometime. Yeah, in fact, I just did one. It's a short story. You guys should check it out. It's called A Howl at the Moon. Don't get scared. It's about two werewolves that love each other. It's a sweet story. With blood and guts. Yes. About how much I love ginger ale. Does he like ginger ale? Is that in the anime? Oh, it's not in the anime. Do you like ginger ale? Do you? You must. I mean, nobody would ask me to do something about ginger ale who didn't like ginger ale. You must like ginger ale. What's your name? Vivian? Vivian. Do you have any extra ginger ale? Because I need some bad. Give it to me. With a fan.
It's my friend's first con, and it's also her birthday, so...
Oh my gosh! A double whammy. What's your name?
Kirsten.
Kirsten? Stand up. Let's everybody say hi to Kirsten.
Hi,
Your first con.
Yeah.
And you're totally knocking the cosplay out of the park.
Thank you.
You look great. Okay, let's say, have you ever been, how old are you?
18.
Okay, in your 17 previous birthdays, did you ever have, 200, 300 people sing happy birthday to you?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, it's happening now, all right? Let's sing happy birthday to Kirsten, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to the part where you say happy birthday, dear, don't forget Kirsten. Kirsten, all right? Not Kristen. Not Christina. Okay? Kirsten. Ready? Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Kirsten. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kirsten. Happy birthday to you. I love you. We all love you, Kirsten. Welcome to your first anime convention. Yes. What was that? What did it sound like? Really? Did somebody put a whoopee cushion underneath Kirsten when she sat down? That's not nice. It's her birthday. Oh my gosh. Your birthday too, baby? Stand up, look how cute she looks. Oh. Okay, let's just get this over with. How many birthdays in the room? Oh my gosh! Okay, wait a minute. What? Oh my gosh, what's your name? Caitlin. And what's your name, baby? What? Dupria?
Yeah.
Dipria. Yeah, remember that one, you guys. Dipria. Stand up, Dipria. Stand up, Caitlin. And this is Matt. Right? Okay, guys, now we're going to challenge your short-term memory. Right? Caitlin, Dipria, and Matt. Wait a minute. Another one? Where? Oh, no. No, come on, really? What is your name? Shut up! You were never born. Yes. What is your name?
Rosa.
When is your birthday?
Next week.
Okay, that's closer. I guess we'll let it slide, Rosa. No, guys! I'll never remember all these. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. I love you, Dual Maxwell, but we're going to keep it to just this month, all right? So, Rosa, Caitlin, Dipria, Matt. A week ago, I'm going to say no, because it was already passed. But I love you very much. Just eat your candy. Okay, Rosa, Caitlin, Dipria. You know what's funny? She's going to be the only name we remember, Dipria. And Matt. All right, guys, we're going to do it in that order too. Ready? Rosa, Caitlin, Dipria, Matt. You ready? Yeah! Dun-dun-dun. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday, dear Rosa, Caitlin, Dipria, Matt. Yes! Happy birthday to y'all.
Why did you stand up?
All the way in the back with the sword of justice.
First off, I just want to say I love you.
I love you.
And second, how do you prepare for different voices when you're going up for auditions or for new shows?
Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to let you in on a little secret that I don't know if you've ever heard before or any voice actors tell you, but voice acting is, it's a business of time. It's like, how quickly can we get things accomplished? Most studios get things and they're expected to turn them around pretty quickly. So there's not a heck of a lot of time to mess around with this and try this and experiment with that. And here's the script and take it and study it and come back. No. It's like you go in and like, here, this is your character, read it and go. And it's really a business of how efficiently can we turn things around. In fact, a lot of voice actors get cast regularly because they're fast, because they're efficient and quick. Like, for instance, if one guy can record 20 lines in an hour and another guy can record 45 lines in an hour, guess who's more likely to get cast? The guy that can record faster. Because the faster he can do it, the less time the studio you have to pay, you gotta rent a studio. The less time you have to rent the studio, the less you can do it for. And if you only have to pay one guy for an hour because he can finish all of his work in an hour, it costs you less than having to pay somebody else 3 hours to do the same job. So it's really a business of how quickly and efficiently you can work. Having said that, there isn't a lot of time to prepare. When you go into an audition for something, the voice of the character will be determined by one of probably 3 different things. Number 1, the look of the character. 4 things. 1 would be the look of the character. What does he look like? When you look at this guy, what does he sound like what does he look like he would sound like? Number 2, the director's vision for what he wants the character to sound like. Like, if I see some little nerdy high school kid, my original idea might be something like that. Well, the director might want to sound more like that. So my idea might, have to give way to the director. A third one, which trumps a lot of them, is the Japanese, what they want him to sound like. In Full Metal Alchemist, they wanted Ed to sound more masculine. So they didn't want a girl cast as Ed like they did in the original Japanese. So the Japanese company has something to say sometimes about the voice. Not all the time, but sometimes. And then finally, the original Japanese actor himself. What did he sound like? Sometimes a studio will be dubbing a show in English, and they will send me out literally a recording of the original actor, or a link to a video. And they'll say, hey, go watch this and listen to this guy. We want him to sound like this. So those are the different variables, but all of these things happen fairly quickly. With if somebody just cast me, I'll give you a perfect example. Just last week, I recorded an animated feature film in Houston, and I was playing this arch nemesis, kind of a bad guy. It's very stylized, you know. He was this, you know, crafty kind of, who wore a cape, and he had this goatee. He was bald. He had this goatee.
Did he have a British accent?
Sorry?
Did he have a British accent?
No, he didn't have a British accent. You see, you just made my point. You may look at this guy and go, oh, he should have a British accent. So I looked at him, and I'd never seen him before, you guys. I'd never seen a picture of him. I went into the studio, got in the booth, they turned on the monitor, and that was the first moment I ever got to look at him. And within 1 minute, we had decided what he was going to sound like. I know, right? When I first looked at him, I made him very crafty. You know? I made him that kind of, you know. So, Mr. Khan, you know, where are my diamonds? Very nasally. And he's like, maybe not so whatever. And so the director, I'd do one line like that, and he'd go, try it a little higher. Well, Mr. Khan, where are my diamonds? And he's like, no. Take him lower again, but take the nasal out. Well, Mr. Khan, where are my diamonds? Right? And that was what the director liked. Well, how long did that take us? Just now. 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And he's like, good, we'll go with that. And that was it. I mean, it was that quick. So that's how, a lot of times, how you come up with a voice for a character. Let's see, boy, girl. Yes?
If you could write the second season of World High School Book Club, what would you have done?
Oh my gosh, I just want to be in more Oron. I don't even care what happens. The whole season could be about them taking a nap. I would watch it. I love it. I know, Jenny, right? You guys, there's more Oron. The manga continued. And I know, and I wanted to do more, badly. I told somebody last week in a Q&A session, I'm like, you know what, y'all, if I had the money, if I was rich, and I am so not rich, if I had the money, I would pay for it myself. I would literally hire the company that did the first one and go, how much money do you want? Here. You want more? Here. Just make another season of Oron where they go to college, and Haruhi goes away to Harvard, I believe is what happens in the manga, and Tamaki doesn't want the host club broken up, and so he makes them all move to Harvard. I love it. I totally, and let me just tell you, everybody involved with Oron would drop anything they were doing to be a part of Oron. We all loved being a part of that show. And I would love to see them do more. How are we doing on time? Oh my gosh, we're on time. Crap. We have 2 minutes. Well, we lost 10 minutes with the seating too. That's unfortunate. But okay, we probably have time for one more good question. It has to be a good one. Is it a good one? Promise? You promise me. If it's not, Maka's gonna punch you. Another Maka right next. You're playing Death, I love you. Okay, now it has to be a good question. All right, what's your name? Brian, what's your question, sir? His question was, how fabulous is he? Extremely fabulous, and especially with Broly on your head. Okay, who's got one last, a good question? Is it a good one? Promise me, sweetheart?
I think
Okay, get
so.
the blue back there. Yes, kind of a turquoise.
This is kind of a two-part question. I assume you know Bohemian Rhapsody?
I'm sorry, you assume I know who?
Bohemian Rhapsody, the song by Queen.
Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah.
This is also my first con, and I like to sing. Can we do a very short duet?
Oh my gosh, it depends on what part, because I don't know. Come up here. I don't know all the words, but we'll try. Come up here. Another first-time con goer. Come here. What's your name? This is Michaela, guys. Say hello, Michaela. Hi, Michaela. I want you to sing some of it, and if I remember it, I'll join in. Ready? Here we go, guys.
No, 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 no. Mamma mia, let me go.
Beelzebub, put a devil, put aside for me, for me, for me. You guys, I love you so much. I tell you what, can you play something on that? We're gonna send you out with a fun song, okay? Why don't we send you out? Why don't you click on Guilty Beauty Love. Click on it, and you guys, I'll see you at autographs, I hope. Thanks, guys. I love you.